Welcome back to Eden Zero, Anime Review Episode 24. This is the 24th episode series. I'm just trying to get to it first. Okay. Alright, here we go. Take up the torch. Excuse me. Yep. That's the name of this episode. This episode adapts from chapters 63 to 65. And mostly put, what the changes they make this one is mostly just extension of fight scenes. Yes, we have 3 different settings this one. Yep, first off we have Shiki and Mao Kunai, where they continue to fight from the last episode, where like the fight actually where he increases like the weight of the ground and allows him to go underground, and it turns into the labor district, despite the fact it was seen someplace else. This is not exactly to explain. Apparently the labor district is an underground city, which I think was hinted at that, but then all of a sudden here it's like, oh, it's an underground city. It's like, and she is like, really? It's underground? Then how the heck did you manage to escape from the labor district and go straight to Mount Kunai? Yeah, that's never explained. And they continue to fight the whole episode, where at one point Shiki turns off his ether gears before he punches her and nearly breaks his damn hand. Excuse me. Yeah, nearly breaks his hand in the process, and keeps saying that he'll bring her, to Hamora. Now, this is kind of weird, though, the fact that where the labor district is, because of the way the position of the satellite, where it was the Mount Kunai's laser satellite, the way it was last episode, where it looked like it was in geosynchronistic orbit. It's a scientific term. It's the best way to describe this term is that if you have something in orbit of a planet and it's over a particular spot. One of the famous examples in fiction, excuse me, was a space station in Marvel Comics known as the Foundation. It was in geosynchronous orbit over the Baxter Building. No, the building itself has not appeared. The space station has been appearing in several years, but that's basically where it was. And it was revealed in last week's episode that Draken Joe, he got his hands on the damn thing. And it's on the ground now, even though that it was shown last episode, he can easily, was targeted at last episode. And here it's under the Golden City. I'm like, what the heck is this? Did they retcon it or something? Even Shiki was confused by it. Yep. And that's it for Shiki. Meanwhile, though, we have Rebecca, Whis, and Hamora. Rebecca and Whis, which of course he got power down his armor disability. He'll come back eventually. His power comes back on. So, and everybody is he's wanting to get some clothes. So they have the people who follow. We have Valkyrie's followers, put to the warehouse where it has clothes and weapons. And Whis puts on an outfit that's similar to what he wore in the last arc of the series for this one. Yep. And you have Rebecca putting on what looks like a suit that she wore. I think she wore this outfit. I'm thinking it was during I don't think it was last arc, but it was one of the previous arcs of the series where it was like a full jumpsuit she's wearing. Now the anime does cut one small bit here. Excuse me. Where they actually show Rebecca she her from the back, and you also see part of her breast. You actually a little bit nudity in the actual manga chapter. Here you don't really see that at all. Nope. But it's on her attire, and then of course Whis is trapped in his room for this portion of the episode. And of course, happy of course to have ether, so Rebecca gets some more weapons. And then she's stopped by Nino, the guy who's the anime beekeeper. And shows off his particular power, known as Oversoul. I wonder if this is a reference to Shaman King, because they have things called Oversouls there too. Yeah, I'm wondering if this is a reference to Shaman King. It's possible. I mean, Shaman King is currently on the air right now. Well, the remake series. I wonder if Hiro Mashima took inspiration from that series for this particular mover. And then, of course, he summons the 4 cybernetic ether arms. And he punches Rebecca. And we show Rebecca's ability. Apparently, she can move really fast. The leap ability, which she then uses to kick him in the face and call the move by the particular move from the anime that they're both big fans of. Its manga name compared to the anime name. And the guy says, I like the manga better. And Rebecca's like, me too. Now, I wonder if that's a reference to manga fans, where they prefer the manga over the anime. I would not be surprised if that's a reference to actual real life people. How they feel that way, where they feel as though the manga is superior to the anime. Me, they're just both just good. Excuse me. After he's defeated, Whis is released, and, well, they go on to see Hamora, where the warden comes back and pretty much just she's about to stand up and go participate in fighting, where she can't move her legs because the warden's back. He basically paralyzed her. Though she gets angry at him for touching Valkyrie, knocks up her head, and of course she summons her Odin Blast, and then he proceeds to tie up her hands because apparently that's a weakness of people who use ether. And then basically she's like, oh yeah, I already figured out a way to beat you. And how was that? By having her Odin strike moves Valkyrie's sword, and then the guy gets stabbed right through the freaking heart with the damn thing. Like, damn. That's ballsy. Look if it's in shadow, otherwise you see graphic detail. I'm glad the fact JC Staff did not show us graphic detail. We see he dies. Yeah, he's definitely dead. The other two are simply knocked out. He's definitely dead because the guy's a pervert. Because he wanted to resume something he did to Hamora a few episodes back. Rebecca unties her. And of course, we see that I think it's Whis who puts Valkyrie's head back on after the warden knocked it off. And of course, she takes Valkyrie's, presumably probably going to take Valkyrie's sword at the end of the so next episode to fight her mother. I gotta say, really good episode. The only thing I didn't like about the episode is the abrupt change location where the labor district is. Excuse me. I don't fault this on JC's staff. They're not at fault for this. Mashima's fault. That's who you fault for this one here. But aside from that, great episode. Can't wait to watch and then review the final episode of Season 1 for Eden Zero. Yep. So yeah, that's a particular review. Stay tuned for next video, which is going to be a review of My Hero Academia. Yep. See you in the video. Bye.